Thank you all for getting up early on your Saturday and coming to your mat, this mat, a mat, coming to the space. Ground your sit bones down into your mat. Let your eyes flutter closed. It will take just a few moments right here to get grounded all together, to get centered. Take a big breath in. Feel your chest rise. Exhale, sigh it out. Another. Breathe. And empty out. One more. Let it go. Gently flutter your eyes open and make your way into child's pose. Take up space in your child's pose. Bring your knees wide to the outside edges of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. And press the center of your forehead down into the earth. Breathe in. And breathe out. Begin your audible Ujjayi breath right here at the very beginning of your practice in child's pose. Breathe in through your nose. An audible exhale through your nose. During this practice, I can offer hands-on assists. If you do not want to be touched for whatever reason, go ahead and raise a hand now so that I can see, and I will honor that. Thank you. Take another big breath in. Exhale, empty out. Just yesterday in Phoenicia, New York, Level 2 Baptiste Yoga teacher training concluded with a whole new bunch of empowered yogis going back to their home studios to bring the power and the joy and the love and the connection and community of Baptiste Yoga back into their studios. It's so exciting. The underlying thread of Baptiste Level 1 is Defy the Lie. What does that mean? Defy the lie. Well, we tell ourselves stuff all the time. Something happened to us when we were a little kid. We made up a story about it because we don't know. And then we tell ourselves those lies, sometimes for the rest of our lives. So I'd put it to you. You probably have a couple that immediately come up. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not strong enough. These are all lies that we tell ourselves that hold ourselves back. We self-limit. We self-regulate. We keep ourselves hidden. Well, today here on your mat, I put it to you to defy the lie. Defy the words that go through your head. And instead, put your attention on your breath, on the physicality of this practice. Downward facing dog. Take a long dog. Bring your hands and feet wider. Change it up. Whatever you do as your default, change it up. Soften your knees. Root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. And begin to hug in. Skin to muscle to bone. Hug in to the center line of you. To the core of your being. This muscle energy will create heat along with your Ujjayi breath. But do not be afraid. It is simply heat. It is simply sweat. It is a tangible sign of an effort that you are putting forth. Walk your feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Take ragdoll pose. Feet hips width distance apart. Clasp opposite elbows. Let your head be heavy. Let it hang. And root down through both heels as you press your sits bones up to the sky. And shake your head yes. Shake it no. Even here, hug in, skin to muscle to bone. Engage all of the muscles of your body. Create that heat for yourself. The transformational heat, you have the power to create that, to cultivate that with your energy, with your intention. Catch your hips with your hands. Squeeze your elbows towards your spine line. Pull the pit of your belly in and up, and come up to stand with the long, straight spine, pressing down through your heels. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll begin with 3 ohms. As you inhale, reach up, look up. Maybe look back. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, long spine. Pull your belly button in. Plant your hands on the earth, high plank and pause. Squeeze into spine line. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Hips up in line with your shoulders. Take a big breath in. Pull forward, exhale, low plank. Untuck your toes, press them down, downward facing dog, hips go high. 3 breaths right here. Breathe in. Empty out. And again. Let it go. 1 more. Exhale, bend your knees low. Look to your thumbs. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Root down, rise up. Reach your fingers high. Squeeze in. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Halfway lift, long spine, breathe. Plant your hands on the earth, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog. Heart pulls through, thighs lift, knees lift, breathe. Downward facing dog, hips high. 3 breaths, breathe in. Push the mat away from you, create space. Soften your knees. And breathe. Beautiful breath. As you exhale out your next breath, bring your knees low at the bottom of your breath out, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, fill up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Extended mountain, root down, rise up, reach up, breathe. Right back down, forward fold. Inhale, long spine, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, let it go. 3 breaths. Defy the lie. It's too hot in here. The sweat's gonna get in my eyes. My hair will get messed up. I can't do what that other person can do. Defy the lie. Be fully present in your body, in your power. Take a breath in. Bend your knees low. Look between your thumbs. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Last sun salutation A. Root down, extended mountain. Rise up, reach up, breathe. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow like water, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, press all toes down. Thighs lift, knees lift. Downward facing dog, hips high. Take a breath in. Let it go. Breathe. Bend your knees. Look between your thumbs, top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Big toes come to touch. Chair pose. First chair pose. And look down. Can you see your toes? If not, send more weight back into your heels. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. And sit deep into your own power. This flow is called Journey into Power, as that's what we're taking. We are taking a journey into each and our own power. One more breath. Forward fold, empty out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, big step. Back heel plants, and give yourself some space. So look back at your left foot and take it closer out to Nebraska, so closer to the edge of your mat. And then pull back on your right hip to send your left hip forward. Imagine your hips are like headlights. Yeah, take a breath, pull your shoulder blades together. Take another breath in, look up between your hands. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Left side, left foot steps forward, warrior one. Step to your left thumb, root your right heel down. And then set up your foundation. Give yourself space, come out of your default. Left hip pulls back, right hip sends forward, bottom ribs in, radiate your fingers towards the sky. On your next breath in, lift your heart, lift your gaze, then vinyasa, high plank, exhale it out. All the way through, upward facing dog, breathe in, downward facing dog, let it go. Breath in. Bend your knees, exhale, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, second set, sit deep, squeeze in. And can you step into your own fire? Can you create your own fire of transformation by being present, staying with the pose, just noticing what is happening? Not giving it a story, not giving it words, just noticing. Breathe in, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, pull your heart through, shoulder blades slide back. Downward facing dog, hips high. Right foot, warrior one. Step, root, rise, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Hands to the earth, exhale it out. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Step, squeeze in, root down, reach up, rise up. Exhale it out, hands to the earth. High plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. So good. Breathe in. Let it go. Lift your right leg strong and straight behind you. Flex your foot, dial your toes straight down. Everyone drop your right hip 5 inches. More. Lift from the inseam of your right leg. Now bend your knee. Stack your hips. Press down more through your right shoulder. Come up onto the tippy toes of your bottom toe and flip your dog. Both heels root into the earth. Reach your hips, reach your heart. Look, open your eyes, see what there is to see. Roll over, side plank, right hand, center of your mat. Right knife's foot, right pinky toe presses down. Flex your top foot, lift your top foot, see your top thumb. Take a breath here. Downward facing dog, let it go. So good. Breathe in, breathe out. Left foot lifted strong behind you. Same work, flex your foot and look back at your toes. Drop your left hip a lot, 5, 6 inches. Square your hips, more. Now, bend your knee. Stack your hips. Now feel the opening. Press down more through your left shoulder. And then tippy toes. Flip your dog. Both heels root down. Reach your top hand. Peel open. Maybe you can see the earth underneath you. Breathe. Side plank, left hand, roll over. Press the knife's edge of your left foot into the earth to lift your top hip. Press down to lift up. Press down to lift up. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breath in. Yeah, make some noise. Breath out. Breath in and breath out. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Crescent lunge. Back heels high over your tippy toes. Give your hips some space, so take your feet a little wider. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Squeeze your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. And then can you bring your pelvis in line with your knee? That means low. That means a longer crescent lunge than you typically take. Low. If I put a marble on the top of your thigh, would it roll off? Yeah, belly button pulls in, bottom ribs pull in. Reach your fingers towards the sky, look up. Cactus your arms, open twist to the chakra wall. Radiate your hands, spark your hands, pull into center line, squeeze in. Open up to warrior 2. First open hip, yeah, I hear all the pops and cracks and creaks. First open hip pose. Stack front knee over front ankle, front foot face, yes. Press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. And again, can you bring that front thigh parallel to the earth? Can you sit deep? Take a longer stance. Wiggle your front foot out. Yeah, sit deep and press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Hands to the mat, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, flow like water. Breathe in, downward facing dog, hips high. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Stack, back heel high over your toes. Press your right hamstring straight up towards the sky. Fire up this back leg. Press up. Track left knee. Yes. Root down through your front heel. Take a longer stance so your knee is not past your ankle. Yeah. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Look up. Cactus your arms. Open twist to Nebraska. Keep pressing your back hamstring towards the sky. Pull your bottom ribs in, belly button in. Squeeze. So good. Open up to warrior two. First open hip this side. What does it do? What does it sound like? Yeah, sit deep. Gaze out over your front middle finger. Stack shoulders over hips. Give yourself space. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Full breath in, so good. Full breath out. Oftentimes we are afraid of our own power. We are afraid of what might happen if we are to the world who we really are, if we show ourselves. Defy the lie you tell yourself. Because it's just that, it's a lie. It's a story that you made up because something happened when you were a kid and you live your whole life like that lie is true, and it's not. It's a lie. Take a breath in. Open your mouth, make some noise. Again, breathe in. Make some noise. One more time, breath in. Let it go. Fill up. Bend your knees, look to your thumbs. Exhale it out, then jump top of your mat. Half lift, forward fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana, squeeze in. Hands to heart center, chair twist towards the right. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow, and then did your left knee creep forward. Squeeze, pull back on your left hip. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Step into your own power, step into your own fire. Allow the transformation to happen. We play it safe because we believe our lies. Open your wings, left fingers down, right fingers reach. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, chair pose, sit deep. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Squeeze into center line, skin to muscle to bone. So good. So good. Open your wings, right fingers down, left fingers reach. Breathe in. Forward fold, let go. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Bring your elbows wide. Pull your elbows wide. Pull your chest down to your thighs. Bend your knees a lot. So pull up on your toes as you stomp your toes into your fingers. Create that duality, the push-pull, the sthira sukha. Create that here in your own body. Release your big toes. Take gorilla pose. Palms all the way underneath your feet. And send your weight into your toes. Yeah. Explore your balance here. Send your weight into your toes and then into your heels. Breathe. Release your gorilla pose, crow pose. Spread your fingers wide, root down through your first finger and thumb knuckle. Bring your knees to the backs of your triceps and squeeze in. Squeeze your belly button into your spine. Shift your weight forward. Squeeze toes towards the center of your mat. Breathe and hold. 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga, shoot it back. Upward facing dog. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog, let that breath go and begin again. Each breath, we can begin again. It's a new slate, a new breath. Breathe. Full breath in. Exhale, bend your knees low. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Catch your hips with your hands, root down, and rise up to standing. Shift your weight into your left foot. Stretch your left toes out on the earth. Hug skin to muscle to bone in your standing leg, soft knee. Eagle, right thigh up and over. Squeeze, two legs become one. Drishti is set on a point on the wall. You become an unmessable with eagle in this pose as you hug in with your laser drishti, your laser gaze. Squeeze into the core of you. Right arm up and under. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. And then pull your shoulder blades together. Sit deep. 5, 4, 3, 2, switch sides with control. Set up the foundation. Stretch your right toes out on the earth. Soften your standing knee. Hug in, skin to muscle to bone. Light it up. Keep your fire stoked. Keep hugging into you, the core of you. Left arm up and under. Gaze fixed. Squeeze everything that's touching. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch sides. Second set, eagle. Left foot roots down. Squeeze. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, shoulder blades pull together. Hug into your core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch sides. Right foot roots down into the earth. Left thigh comes up and over. Gaze, fixed, set, targeted, tracked. Squeeze in. Feel your power. Imagine you're concentrating it right here. You're squeezing it. You're making a diamond of your own power. Yeah. Come back to standing. Take a breath in. Let it go. Everybody take their brick and have it handy underneath their right hand. Like if you bent at the waist, have your brick ready. Hug your left knee into your chest. Root down through the sole of your right foot. Flex your left foot strong. With hand on knee, open your left leg out towards Nebraska. Come back to center. Kick your left foot towards the fireplace. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Spark your fingers. Airplane pose. Left leg kicks back strong. Toes point straight down. Press out through your heel. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Bring your hands to heart center. Pause. Right hand down to that brick that you set up, half moon. Stack your top hip, flex that back foot, strong, strong, strong. Take a breath in, lift your back leg 3 or 4 inches higher. Whoa, how'd that happen? Breathe. Then join both feet on the earth with control and come to stand. And switch the brick to have it ready for the other side. Hug your right knee into your chest. Stretch your left toes down. Belly button pulls in, bottom ribs pull in, shoulder blades pull together. Hand on knee, open towards the chakra wall. Keep pulling into center, rooting down, rising up. Come back to center. Reach your fingers. Maybe kick your foot, if that does it for you today, maybe. Now airplane pose, right leg kick back, toes point down, drop your right hip, yes. Drop your right hip more, pull your belly button in. Hands to heart center. Half moon, left hand down to that brick. Stack your hips, flex your feet, pull your, yes, toes back towards your face. Maybe you look up, see your top hand. Soft knee, breathe. Join both feet on the mat. So good. Come to stand. Tree pose, left foot roots into the earth. Right foot, bring it to your inner ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Neither of those, and none of those options means anything. It's just an option. Whatever you normally do, maybe try something different. Bring your hands to your heart center. Press your bent knee towards the back of your mat as you pull into the core of you. Yes. Get tall, root down, get taller. Spread your branches. Shift your gaze up towards the ceiling, the sky up above you. Pull in and then lift your heart. Maybe you lean back. Maybe you close an eye. What happens when you cannot see in a standing balancing pose? Try it on. You learn where you are in space. That's what happens. Bring your hands back to heart center. Join both feet on the mat. And then switch sides. Tree pose, opposite side. Do all the work that you know. Skin to muscle to bone. Press foot into leg, leg into foot. Shoulder blades pull together. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze, spread your branches, look up, lean back. Close one eye, close both eyes. Bring your hands back to heart center. Join both feet on the earth. Take a breath in. Let it go, empty out. Extended mountain, root down, rise up, reach your fingers high, breathe in, exhale, forward fold, empty. Halfway lift, breath in. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Step, root, rise, reach. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. Extended side angle, yogi's choice, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth, half bind, full bind. Press your right knee towards your right pinky toe for the opening. The opening of that hip. Can you spin your right lung under, your left lung towards the sky? Get long through your spine. Peel. Come back to warrior two. Flip your palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Straighten your front leg, soft knee. Reach your right fingers forward, set up for Trikonasana, for triangle pose. Maybe you use a block to create space in your right side body. Soften both knees. Right lung under, left lung spins open. Big breath. Big breath. Left fingertips bring you up to standing. Pivot both toes to face the long edge of your mat. Side facing wide angle forward fold. There's plenty of space. Everybody just leans to the right or to the left and goes right down. Plenty of space here. Take a wide stance. Let the crown of your head be heavy. Let it make its way to the mat by taking your feet wider. Burn off what does not serve you. Burn off the lie. Burn off the story. When you do that, you create space for possibility. You create space for you to step into being who you actually are. instead of living your life according to somebody else's lie, somebody else's story that you've adopted as yours. Walk your fingertips out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift, breathe in. Toe heel your feet in a little bit, press down, come to stand. Pivot your right toes to the fireplace. Step your left foot in a little bit, set up for pyramid pose. So short stance, wide stance. Hips are like headlights facing the front of the room, yes. Root down through your back heel. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Reach your hands towards the sky, breathe. Hinge, reach forward, create a long spine. Reach, root, big breath in. Frame your front foot with your fingers. Breathe in. Let it go. Twisting triangle. Left fingers stay, right fingers reach to the sky. Peel open. Big breath in. Exhale, twist. Breath in. Exhale, twist. Breath in. Vinyasa, high plank, toe low plank, upward facing dog. Take a breath in, downward facing dog, let it go. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Step, root, rise up, reach up, breathe in. Open up, warrior two. Flip your front palm, reverse. Extended side angle, left side. Whatever you did on the right, try it out here on the left. That means half bind, full bind. Keep pressing your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Sitting deep into that front thigh. If you've taken the full bind, create length in your spine from your right hip to the crown of your head. Press the crown of your head towards the fireplace. Yeah, look up. Release the bind, come back into warrior two with control. Flip your front palm, reverse, breathe in. Straighten your front leg, soft knee, stay in the muscles. Prepare for Trikonasana, left side, left fingers reach, space. Maybe you use the brick on the outside of your left calf. Create space, press the crown of your head towards the fireplace. Get long, soften your knees, breathe. Right fingertips bring you up to standing. Pivot both toes to the chakra wall. Second round of side facing wide angle forward fold. Maybe you clasp your hands at the small of your back, yogi's choice. Yogi's choice. Soft knees. Soft knees. Breathe. 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 Come back up to standing. Pivot your left toes to the fireplace. Prepare for pyramid on your left side. Short stance, wide stance, feet wide. Square your hips to the front of the room. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, reach your fingers high towards the sky. Prepare by hugging into center line. Then reach, long spine, reach, reach. Press down through your right heel, then frame your front foot with your fingers. Soften. Soften. Twisting triangle. Right fingers stay. Left fingers reach to the sky. Create space in your spine. Pull your hips towards the back of your mat. Send the crown of your head towards the fireplace. Take a breath in. Twist, twist, twist. Breathe in. Twist a little deeper. One more big breath. Exhale, flow. high to low. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Full breath in. Full breath out. Shift your weight forward into a high plank, low plank, high plank, low, high, low, high. Lower down, slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms back by your sides, palms face the earth. Spin one ear down to the earth. We're setting up for locust pose. Press your pubic bone into the mat. Make contact. The physicality of the pose. Pubic bone presses down. Rise up. The strength of your back body. Fly. Your hands, heart, feet, chin out of your chest. Squeezing into center line. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2. Flex your feet. Lower all the way down. Take a breath in. Send it away. Second one, second locust pose. Press down, squeeze in, rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Flex your feet. What does that do? Lower all the way down. Breath in. Breath out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. Knees, hips width distance apart. If you bring them wide to take the grip, that's fine. Squeeze in. Now, flex your feet. Kick your feet into your hands. Rise up. Press your thighs down into the earth. Chin out of your chest. Wake up your toes. Flex your feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Breathe. Breathe. Floor bow, second set. Bend your knees. Flex your feet. Rise up. Kick. Maybe you take your floor bow, rock it over to the right, rock all the way over to the right-hand side of your body. Get some momentum going. Make it a game. Make it a game. Come back to center. Get the other side. Come back to center. Release. Windshield wiper your legs. Breath in. Breath out. Place your hands on your mat by your low ribs. Upward facing dog. Pull your heart to the front of your mat. Let your shoulder blades slide back. Thighs lift, knees lift, soft elbows. Create space. Let your heart free, pull through. Downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Bring your hands to the small of your back. Pull your belly button in, bottom ribs in, shoulder blades hug together. Lift your heart towards the sky. Lean back. Press your hips to the front of the room. Long, slow breath. Maybe you reach back and grab a heel. Keep lifting your heart towards the sky. Pressing your hips forward, opening up. Leaning into the unknown, opening up. Slowly come out of camel. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Take a breath in. Let it go. The camel pose, second set. Toes tucked or untucked, try something new. Yogi's choice. Try something new. Defaults are where we play it safe. What would your life look like if you stopped believing your lies? What would your camel look like if you stopped believing your camel lies? Slowly come out of camel. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Make your way onto your back and set up for bridge pose. Knees bent. Heels pressing into the earth. Set up your distance. Can you touch the back of your heels with your middle fingers? Knees and feet, hips width distance apart. If you know bridge, go ahead and come right into it. No time like the present. Press your hips up towards the sky. Maybe you clasp your hands at the small of your back. Walk your shoulders underneath you. Press your fists down to lift your heart higher. Open up here. Open up. Slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Take a breath in. Let it go. And then bridge number 2, if that's your choice, or if wheel is in your practice, come into it here. Pick your pose, rise up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With control, lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then again, bridge or wheel, rise up, yogi. Your Saturday, your journey into your own power. Defy your lie of what you can and cannot do and be curious. 5, 4, 3, 2, with control, lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one right here, bridge or wheel, yogi. Fire it up, light it up. Let your sparkler spark. Shine your light. Open up. 5, 4, so good. 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Supta Baddha Konasana. Press the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall wide. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Touch in. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Feel the sweat of your power running through your hair. You did that. You created this moment by being present. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers. Reach your toes. Get big. Take up space. Extend both legs high towards the sky. Grab your brick first. Grab your brick and have it with you. Grab your brick and have it with you. Extend both legs high up towards the sky. Grab your brick in your hands and press the brick against your thigh with your right elbow. Extend your left leg long, left fingers long. Now bring your shoulders up off the earth and really press your right elbow into your right thigh. Flex both feet. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Left leg comes high. Elbow presses into brick. Right arm, right leg, reach long. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Take the brick in both hands. Rock yourself up to a high boat. Take the brick in center. Set your gaze on the brick. Lower down to low boat. High boat. Brick to the right, twist. Brick to the center, low boat. High boat. Brick to the left, twist. Back to center, low boat. High boat to the right, twist. Center to the left, center, low boat. high boat, twist to the right, center, low boat, high boat to the left, twist, low boat, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let it go. Full body stretch. Stretch out your front body that you were just pulling in. Take your fingers behind your knees, rock and roll up and down your spine. Make your way into downward facing dog. Extend your right leg strong and straight back behind you. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon right knee to right wrist. Let your shin drape across the front of your mat. And can you work to stack your front toe bones? Can you stack your big toe on top of your pinky toe so the knife's edge of your right foot is pressing into the earth? Maybe that means you take a brick and put it underneath your right buttock. Just try it on. Take sleeping pigeon whenever you're ready. Sometimes our lies are so deeply rooted in our psyche that we really think that they're our truth. I know when I went off to level 1, my lie was, I'm really awkward around large groups of women because they're all so pretty. And I feel really, listen to me, I feel really separate. Feel really separate, like I'm not like that. They're not like me. And my lie was so deeply rooted that I still sometimes believe it. But really the truth is that we are all absolutely, inextricably connected to one another. And we are no different. No different. This human condition unites us. This human condition of breath, joy, connection, community. When you look at others, you're actually seeing yourself. Bring your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your back toe. Take a 3-legged dog, hip circles, knee circles, whatever feels good. Then downward facing dog. Lift your left leg strong, high, straight. Bend your knee, stack your hips, open. Half pigeon left side. Set it up and come into it. And my story, my lie, is limiting, was limiting, because it kept me locked out of connection with other people, because I had made it so that I was different, that I was wrong. And I put it to you that your lie keeps you locked out of something as well. And what would your life look like if you just simply stopped believing your lie Defy your lie. Step out into your own power. Live your life according to who you are, what you like, what you don't like. Not according to the lies that you've told yourself since you were a little bitty kid. Bring your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your right toe. Three-legged dog, kick it back. Move around, open up. Downward facing dog. Come down to your knees. And set up for an inversion practice of your choice. We all have a brick, so it could be something as simple as waterfall pose with the brick underneath your sacrum and your legs up to the sky. You can do traditional headstand at the back of your mat, so if you roll out, you have plenty of rollout space. But anything to get your hips up above your heart. When you identify your lie or lies, you are freed up to live your life however you want to live your life, to be however you want to be. Slowly make your way down out of your inversion. If you took a headstand of sorts, take a child's pose for as long as you were inverted. Everyone else, you can come into a full body stretch, Supta Baddha Konasana. Make your way onto your back and take in a full body stretch if you haven't gotten there already. Hug your right knee into your chest. Squeeze it like you like it. Supine twist. Left hand takes right knee across your body. Send your gaze out towards your right thumb. Open your right arm. Maybe cactus your arm. Whatever feels good. And come back to center. Extend your right leg long. Bring your left knee in. Squeeze it. Be kind to it. And then switch sides. Yeah, supine twist opposite side. Come back to center. Hug both knees in. Squeeze. Happy baby. Flex your feet. Press your tailbone into the earth. Press the back of your head into the earth. Ear. Create the sthira sukha, the strength of the kicking, the softness of the opening, the softness of the surrendering. Maybe you rock your happy baby from side to side, find some movement. Release your happy baby. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. And touch in. Tap in. Feel your breath rise and fall. Feel your heartbeat. Notice the sensations in your body, the points of contact that you are making on your mat, the sounds in the room, the sounds outside the room. Release control over your breath. Let your Ujjayi breath float away. Let your body do what your body does naturally. Extend your legs out long on your mat. Make any last final movements that you would like before you settle into your Shavasana. I encourage you to get big and take up space. And let your eyes close. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Let your teeth slightly part. Release control. Release control over doing, over being. And be still with what is. take in a giant breath. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make some noise. And again, breathe in. Let something go. Bend your knees and roll to your favorite side. Cradle your head in your arms. Savor. Remember. Capture this feeling. The sensations that you can detect right here, right now. And make a commitment right here to yourself to identify and then defy your lie. Today, tomorrow, next week, be vigilant. Look for where your lie crops up. Slowly press yourself up to a seated position at the top of your mat with hands at heart center, sitting tall, thumbs pressing into your breastbone. And we'll close with 3 ohms. Bring your thumbs to the space between your eyebrows, touch in. And together we bow and say namaste. Namaste. Give yourself a hand.